Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Joshua with another custom action figure review. So, today is election day, November 3rd, 2020, and I thought it'd be fun to do just a little video of some of the figures that I have for my personal collection. So, first things first, we have my custom, I think it's Ultron, custom Ultron msia version 1. I made this guy a couple years ago. Now, I've always wanted a custom Ultron battle scarred, but unfortunately, they never released one. They did the Nataki, and Nataki's pretty cool. I was pretty excited for that one when it came out when I was a kid. I think I was like 14 when it came out. I still have my original one from like 14 years ago, give or take. It's been a while. And over here, I actually made this dude last year. This is my custom Heavy Arms version 1. And again, I really wish that Hasbro or Bandai, I think it's Bandai that owns or owned Gundam. I think they still do. I wish that Bandai would have released just regular Gundam Wing like battle scarred figures, not just for the movies. I mean, the movie ones are fucking awesome. They're great. I'm still looking for the Heavy Arms because, like a dumbass, I sold mine last year thinking that I had like doubles. I was pretty pissed off about it. And last but not least, we have my custom Death Scythe. I try to make him look like as close as possible to that one episode where like Troa fucking destroys the Death Scythe Gundam. It's pretty tragic. I was kind of pissed off about it. But a good thing is, what's his name? The pilot of Death Scythe. It's been a while. Anyways, he gets a new Death Scythe later on in the series, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Speaking of the 2020 elections, it's gonna be pretty fucking funny. I mean, I'm really, really surprised that liberals are fucking throwing bitch fits about Trump, potentially winning. Right now it's 2020, and they're pulling the same shit times two, like what they did back in 2016. The 2016 elections were fucking funny. When Trump won, it was so bad that all these liberals, they literally didn't know how to cope with losing, which is pretty sad. It pretty much tells you the government has failed the people and never showed people how to fucking lose. And it was just really funny watching all these people, like grown ass adults, throwing themselves to a fucking ground, crying and bitching and moaning because they didn't get what they want. And it's like, sorry, motherfuckers, but that's not how the real life works. And this year, it's actually a little bit different because those exact same liberals who threw that bitch fit 4 years ago when Trump won, now they're threatening to burn down our nation and cause even more riots and all this stupid bullshit that leads to absolutely nowhere. But with this election and the last election, I've never seen a country that's been so divided like this. It's fucking pathetic and sad on both sides, to be honest with you. More so with the left. And it's like, can you guys not fucking understand that we're all Americans? And when it all comes down to it, it doesn't matter, what side you're on. What matters is that we are all Americans and need to treat each other with respect, regardless of political views. And unfortunately, with the left, again, they're the ones who start a bunch of crazy shit. They're the ones who start fires, destroy businesses, hurt people, attack people for their own personal beliefs, and the list goes on. And to be honest with you, I'm one of those people who are not a Republican or a Democrat because I don't like playing a divide and conquer game. The divide and conquer game, and it's been played since ancient Greece. And essentially, what you do is you take the whole entire people that you're governing over. Now, let's take America, for example. You have all these people, and what do you want to do to have more control over these people? Well, what you do is you separate them into two separate teams, so to speak. So you have, well, actually, let's do three of them, because I'm the third person. All right, let's say that you have Democrats, you have Republicans, you have people who see past the whole game bullshit. And so let's say that the government wants to come in and have more control over people. Oh yeah, I'm the government. I'm gonna lie to both you motherfuckers. Make both you guys fight each other. And so what the government will do is that they'll make a false propaganda, or they'll take actual facts, and they'll amplify and modify the facts into something that's not even true. And so what they'll do is they'll take facts from the Republicans and they'll feed it to the Democrats and tell them, oh yeah, Republicans are bad, they're racist, and this and that. You need to fight for your country. And then they'll do the exact same thing for the Democrats to Republicans. Well, yeah, they're pieces of shit, blah, 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 blah. And then there's a bunch of other crazy shit into it, and next thing you know, you have Democrats versus Republicans. Literally fighting each other for stupid shit. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for being a liberal. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna throw myself on the ground and cry. And when you're not looking, I'm gonna start fires and riots and destroy cities and loot all these businesses because you hurt my feelings. Oh yeah, and Black Lives Matter. Whatever fuck that means. Fuck Black Lives Matter. And as for racism, I'm not a racist person. Black Lives Matter doesn't have anything to do with black people or oppression. All that Black Lives Matter it's about control and manipulation. But yeah, with that being said, after you have all that, you have me and a small amount of people out here on the outside who are observing everything what the government is doing. And that's one of the reasons why I don't play the divide and conquer game, because I see all of this as Americans. And with me, I'm more of a loner. I prefer being a loner than belonging to a team A or team B, because the team thing, it's stupid, it's bullshit, it's pathetic, But yeah, with this election, I really hope that people just come to their senses and fucking man up, so to speak, and quit being a bunch of pussy ass liberals. Just fucking man up and own your shit. If Biden somehow wins, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off about it, because the guy's a fucking joke. He can't even form a full sentence without using a teleprompter, and he constantly forgets everything he's talking about, which is a form of dementia. And I'm not saying that Trump is any better, but Trump, at least Trump says everything that's on his mind, and he's harsh sometimes, but at this point in time, unfortunately, that's what America needs. Because with me, I'm 30 years old, and all this weak, pathetic bullshit started as soon as I was born. I remember when I was in elementary school, when Democrats took over, everything just started becoming weak. Pardon my cough. I just had a bunch of coffee. A little dehydrated. But yeah. I remember when Democrats took over when I was in elementary school, they started pulling this weird shit. I was born in Northern California. I've been there for the last, 30 years of my life. So I know how Democrats run their states, which is straight to the ground. All they do is take. But yeah. When that Democrats took over, they just completely fucked up California. They just started, constantly making up new bills to take more money from people, and kept, raising the cost of living, taxes, and before you know it, here's 2020. You have everybody literally leaving in like flocks of fucking cars and U-Hauls all over the place. Everyone's getting the fuck out of California, including myself. I got out back in March because there's no jobs. There's no jobs. Companies are moving out. And California, the people who run California, they've gotten mental. They're trying to legalize pedophilia right now. That's one of the reasons why I left. And they released all these prisoners back into the general public, which is fucking scary. And then crackheads are literally allowed to fucking shit on the ground. They shit on the ground, they shoot up on the streets. They can steal whatever they want, and there's no repercussions for what they do. And the list goes on with California, but Yeah, I don't like the way that Democrats run anything. They're just an all-out new breed of selfishness, and all they're out there to do is do things for themselves and for their own benefits and nothing for the people. But I moved from California to Idaho, and Idaho is like literally a place I've always wanted to be. And it's nice, Idaho is a Republican-ran state, and look what's happening to Idaho. Idaho's fucking growing rapidly because it's where people are migrating to. And can you blame them? I mean, Idaho's a Republican state, and everything here is like perfect. There's like no crackheads, no crime really, and everything's nice here. I'm not going to tell you which part of Idaho I'm living in because I don't want some crazy liberal to track me down and try to protest my house. I'll fuck a liberal up if I have to. But but yeah, really hoping that Trump wins this year, and if he doesn't, oh well. And worst case scenario, if Biden becomes my new president, I am going to be a little upset about it, but it is what it is, Just have to wait for another 4 years. But yeah, for all you people who ever watch my videos, here's some friendly advice. Don't play the divide and conquer game. Don't be a fucking pussy ass liberal or Republican. Be the American. Be the person who sees past all that government bullshit and just be American. Treat everyone with respect. That's all. That's what we are. We're all Americans, and we all need to, come together as a nation and fucking conquer our government and make the government the way it needs to be. Because it never used to be like this. It used to be the government works for us. Now we work for the government. And it's time for a change. And to be honest with you, I don't think Trump's ever going to change the government. One person cannot change the government. It's going to take a whole entire nation to change it and make the way that we want. But before that, what we need to do is, come together as a nation again, put our petty little political differences to the side, and, be Americans. So as for this 2020 election, hoping for Trump to win. Again, if not, no big deal. We'll see what Harris has to, has in store for us, because we all know that if Biden wins, he's going to step down and have her be the next president. But we'll see what happens. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and happy 2020 election. Good luck on everyone.